When you hear the name DJI, you probably think of the company's famous Phantom or Inspired drones, but what I'm checking out here today at the Droen Rodeo is something a little bit different. This is the Agras MG-1 crop spraying drone.
Now, to be fair, this is certainly not the first crop spraying drone that's ever been built, but what's important about the Agras is the fact that it's one of the first mass-produced UAVs to be specifically made for agricultural uses. Before DJI stepped in, there weren't exactly a lot of options. If you wanted to use a drone to spray your crops, you typically had to build one yourself from scratch, or at the very least retrofit an existing drone with some sort of sprayer setup. Then, after all of that, you'd still have to manually fly it over your crops or learn how to program to fly it over a predetermined path, all of which takes far more technological know-how than the average farmer is likely to possess. So in other words, while agricultural drones aren't necessarily new in theory, they're definitely still pretty new in practice. They haven't seen widespread adoption yet simply because you've got to be super tech-savvy to build one and fly it over your farm. But that's exactly what DJI hopes to change with the Agras MG-1. It's designed from the ground up to be easy and approachable to fly, so even somebody who's never flown a drone before can pick up the controller, take off, and start spraying. Everything is simplified. It uses the same controller as DJI's Phantom series, the spray system automatically adjusts to the drone's speed, and there's even a baffle system in the tank to keep the liquid from sloshing around while you fly. And that's only if you want to fly it manually. The Agras also comes with flight software that allows you to choose waypoints and then just let the drone fly and spray autonomously as it travels from one point to the next. The really exciting thing though is that this is just the first generation. Drones aren't a common piece of farm equipment right now, but with a few improvements in software, battery life, and payload capacity, UAVs like the Agras MG-1 could usher in a new era for agriculture and help farmers grow more food with less effort. So don't be surprised if you see one buzzing around over your local cornfield in the next few years.